Welcome to the HFT Stocks and Options Commentary. I'm Pablo Navarro. Today is Friday, April 5th, 2013. For the volatility index, the dollar-weighted put-call ratio for the VIX, we saw on April here a bullish reading of 2.43 with 38% of the total premiums paid. On May, we got a bearish reading with 33% of the total premiums paid, and the other big volume was on September, which is very far away, bearish with 20% of the total premiums paid. For the daily chart for SPX, here we have it. Yesterday we talked about going to the 1550 level. If we got there, bouncing and getting long from that position. We got here a very bad number today from non-farm payrolls. We dipped as low as low today was the 1539. We almost got to this 50-day moving average of 32. I think we're going to test that average next week. And if we bounce there, I would get bullish. I would only start there a position with a very tight stop. And if we break to the downside, we might be looking around of these highs, which are around, next lows would be around 1500 would be our next target for SPX if that fails. Let's go to the Qs. Very nice trade on the Qs today. As you could see here, we yesterday talked about that 50-day moving average. We went there. Our target was 67.8.7. We just got there. Very nice here. And you could see here ending at the 50-day, but below it. So we broke down. We tested the low we talked about was this, and then we were bullish throughout the day, which was quite positive. I still think we're going lower on the Nasdaq here. It has been acting very bad. I'm bearish here. I think if we fail at this 67.46 level, we're again looking for a trade again to the 66.20 level. So very important level right here. We are below the 50-day moving average, which is important. So I'm not pretty bullish here on the Qs. For IWM, here we have the daily chart, and as you can see here, we were basically flat given what happened today. We were only down 0.2%, closing also at the 50-day moving average. I think we're going to go lower from here, but we have very nice momentum picking up from the lows here today. I think my next target for here is going to be 88.80. We talked about that yesterday. And I could see here a very nice entry with a little risk here below the 50-day moving average. So I'm bearish on basically all of the index for the very short term. On GLD, we have a bounce today on GLD on the bad non-farm payroll, up 1.7% for the day. As you can see here, I think we're going lower again for gold. We just had this one-day pop after we got here. So I think our next level is 150. I think we're going to consolidate around this 152, 150 level for the next couple of weeks. For SLV, pretty much the same here, 1.5% up for the day. I think we're going to consolidate around this period and try as we approach our next leg, and we'll have to see if it's going to go higher or lower. So I think we're on a neutral stance for the metals. Apple. Here we have the Apple chart, and we were down today on Apple 1%. The important thing here, we were not able to break that 419 level, which was important. We hold that level. Our low was 419.68, and we were able to hold it, which was important. I think eventually we're going to break that level and going to 400, but from here on, any bets to the downside are not taken above 419. As soon as we break 419, I'm going in short until 400. From here, I'm just going to watch it bounce for the next couple of days until it breaks or it goes higher above that 50-day moving average. Google taking a hit today, 1.5% down for the day. I would like to get long around this level, which is around 773, 774. That would be an interesting level to get long here, maybe for a bounce, but yet nothing here. So Google still bearish here until lower prices. So we have more than 1.25% down from my entry level for a long. Amazon. Here we have the Amazon chart, and as you can see here, we broke down. I think we were testing here these levels next week of 52. I think 52 is a given, and I would be bearish until the 200 days. So I'm targeting on Amazon 248. That's where I would start getting long position on Amazon.